Thanks for selling your car to Carvana. Here's your check.
Whoa, when did I get here?
What do you mean?
I swear it was just moments ago that I accepted a great offer from Carvana online. I must have time traveled to the future.
It was just moments ago. We do same-day pickup. Here's your check for that great offer.
It is the future.
It's the present and just the convenience of Carvana. Sorry to blow your mind.
It's all good. Happens all the time.
Sell your car the convenient way to
Carvana.
Pickup times may vary and fees may apply.
Hey everybody, this is Joey Bland. Welcome to Likeminds. Now, typically in these intros, I try to couch some hints about what today's theme might be, usually in a punny kind of tangential way. I don't think it's been too much of a stretch so far, but maybe it has. I also want to open with a question. This animated duo debuted in the 1943 film Private Pluto. They went on to appear in 3 Academy Award-nominated films through the 40s. Who are they? While you think about that, we got a quiz to do. Have a seat. This is Likeminds. So here we go. Time to play Likeminds, and our guests today, the first time I ever saw them was together. They were performing in the Second City National Touring Company at their alma mater, which is also my alma mater. We all went to the same school from the College of William and Mary and other projects. We have actor-improviser Craig Cackowski and writer-improviser Allie Davis. Hey, Craig. Hey, Allie.
As we've established, I'm known for my catchphrase, show me corn nuts.
Leaves an impression. I think that was an improvised initiation of some kind.
I'm not going to force it into today's quiz, but if it comes up organically, I will hit that catchphrase.
Yeah, that's important. Everyone's a brand, and we got to get you in there. Are you guys working on anything fun these days? Any shows we should know about? Any projects?
Yeah, I'll jump in. I'm working with Damn Improv, which is Douglas, Allie, and Mary Pat. Douglas Sarine, Mary Pat Farrell, and me. Damn. We've been performing with the Super Legit Spectacular at the Sherry Theater. Every show is donation-based, and the last time, for some reason, we gave it all to an immigrant legal defense fund.
For some reason.
And that'll probably be happening the next several shows.
Awesome. Great. Oh, that's cool. What important work are you doing, Craig?
Oh, nothing that is that charitable or generous, I can tell you that much. But if you haven't caught up with season 1 of The Pit, you can see me on that. On HBO, formerly known as Max, formerly known as HBO Max.
Now if you type in Max, it quickly goes to Migration, then HBO Max.
Oh.
Anyway, it's not hard to find. You've got to watch The Pit.
Yeah.
And you're hospitalized in The Pit.
I am, but it turns out okay.
Yeah.
I make it out alive.
Now I'm not going to watch.
Don't watch, Allie. Don't watch. You got better things to do. Speaking of better things to do, let's play Likeminds. We always have a theme. There's always a theme for every show, a theme suggested by a previous audience or one of our listeners. And today's theme, it could not be more exciting. The most exciting word in the English language, today's theme is furniture. So, furniture. We'll find the fun in furniture. We'll put the fern in furniture.
You can't spell furniture without fun.
That's right. We'll start off with our first category here. I'm going to throw the first question to you, Craig, in just a second here. But basically, I typically take these things almost as if they were suggestions for an improv show, a launch pad, a starting off point, and they can bring up anything that inspires. And I learned that from you. You were my level 2 and level 5 teacher at the famed IO Theater. So if this goes off course, is your fault.
I'm to blame.
You are to blame. So if the suggestion were furniture, I think of all kinds of tangential relationships. This first category is just some samples, furniture samples, things that could have been whole categories themselves, questions that come along. So your first question here, Craig, this is a question from the school desk. See, that's a piece of furniture. A question from the school desk. Name the only even prime number.
The only even prime number.
All prime numbers are odd, but this one.
Joe, you're going right to a weakness of mine, which is math or maths.
British.
As the Brits say. But I do feel pretty confident that it must be 2.
It is 2. It is the number 2. I'm going to give you 2 points for that. We'll make all these 2 points. And if you, for some reason, don't know it, your opponent could steal. For a point, say. Great. Okay, that was our question from the school desk. Allie, your question comes from the toy box.
Okay.
Name the character inspired by a stuffed animal once owned by Christopher R. Milne.
Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh, yes. And the R stands for Christopher R. Milne.
Oh, Robin, I'm assuming.
It is. It's Christopher Robin Milne. That was his son, yeah.
Recommend Dorothy Parker's reviews of Milne's work highly enough.
Whoa, are they scathing?
They're scathing.
Oh, God.
The famous line, Tonstant Weader Fwowed up, is from the...
What is the line?
She reviewed other Persona. This is way out of...
This is really good. This is why we're here.
This is what the kids want. She reviewed for one magazine under the name Constant Reader. And so
I see.
One of the things was Tonstant Weader Fwowed up.
Fwowed up. Aw. Wow, she's not a fan.
Not a fan.
Okay. Craig, here's your next question. This is a question from the gaming table.
Ooh.
Name the casino game illegally operated by Nathan Detroit in the musical Guys and Dolls.
Come on, theater major.
I am a theater major, also a big Marlon Brando fan. I have never seen any incarnation on stage or on film of Guys and Dolls. I know roughly that the song Luck Be a Lady is from it.
You know what? I don't feel like I'm giving you an unfair advantage to say that is correct. Also, more clues that don't help. Producer of Likeminds, Greg Hess and myself, starred in Guys and Dolls at the College of William and Mary.
Wow.
So that doesn't help anything.
But there's only a fair amount of common casino games. But I think Luck Be a Lady to me conjures rolling dice. Blow on some other guy's dice.
Your other catchphrase.
His corn nuts.
That's my other catchphrase. So I was some craps.
It is craps.
Oh,
The
nice.
reasoning taught you as a theater major really came in handy here. Yeah. It's famously the oldest established permanent floating crap game in New York. Those are lyrics from the show.
Oh.
Allie, you're going to this because this question is about throwing up as a Tonstant Weader.
Okay, good.
Incidentally, this is a question from the cinema seats, if that's what you call the furniture in a movie theater. Name the movie character played by Rob Schneider that earned the following review from Roger Ebert. Mr. Schneider, your movie sucks. You're looking for the character.
Oh, man. Again, I have a limited viewership of his work. I'm gonna take a stab in the dark and go with Deuce Bigalow, male gigolo.
All I need is the character. And so the character, yes, is Deuce Bigalow, who is a male gigolo. The first movie is Deuce Bigalow, male gigolo. This is a review of the sequel, Deuce Bigalow, European gigolo.
Oh.
But I'm not going to penalize you because I think the character still is a male gigolo.
That is still his occupation, is it not, sir? Point of order. Is that not his occupation?
Word full agreement.
Please do not say his name with also including the honorific.
In this one, he's also European. I think that's amazing that you brought up the Dorothy Parker review. And then I was like, oh my God,
I sensed it.
Movie review questions coming up later. And that is an essay well worth reading because that's the one where the movie got such bad press that like some guy wrote an article about it and Rob Schneider was like, I'm looking around, I don't see if this guy's won anything, this other reviewer. He's no Pulitzer Prize winner, blah, 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 blah. And then Ebert writes his thing and the peroration at the end is like, basically, Mr. Schneider is not really good at doing research anyway. This other guy that he was won this award and this award. I instantly have won the Pulitzer Prize. And Mr. Schneider, your movie sucks. We moved through that quick. You guys are good at this, and you're all tied up 4-4.
The family that vacations together stays together. At least, that was the plan. Except now, the dastardly desk clerk is saying he can't confirm your connecting rooms.
Wait, what?
That's right, ma'am. You have rooms 201 and 709.
No, we cannot be 5 floors away from our kids.
The doors have double locks. They'll be fine.
When you want connecting rooms confirmed before you arrive, it matters where you stay.
Welcome to Hilton. I see your connecting rooms are already confirmed.
Hilton, for this day.
This episode is brought to you by Nespresso and Samra Origins by the Weekend Coffee Collection.
Introducing Samra Origins. My collaboration with Nespresso is a connection to my roots, to my mother, Samra. Coffee that hits the right notes. It transports you. Crafted with unique notes and bold, soaring flavors. Experience a taste that moves you. Nespresso and Samra Origins.
Discover more at Nespresso.com.
Here's the level of connection to all this you might not have recognized. Those were all samplings, just furniture samplings. But you've got the number 2, Winnie the Pooh, Craps, and Deuce Bigalow. Furniture-wise, those are all stool samples.
Whoa.
What a waste of time.
You just blew my mind.
Yeah.
You dropped a deuce on us right out of the gates.
Yeah.
That is the most well-crafted slow burn poop joke I think I have ever.
The highest praise I can imagine. Especially coming from you, Alex. Not because of your poop joke, but because I've been a fan for a long time. All right. Each of you gets one question in here. I had so many categories floating around, so many pieces of furniture out there to take inspiration from. I actually squeezed in a little extra one here, and squeezing extra has nothing to do with the school sample before. You're all tied up, so it doesn't matter. This is a coin toss. There's one of these questions is a little harder than the other, but I like the relationship. Allie, you get the first one here. Here's your first question. This is from a category that could have been called The Chair Has the Floor. Doobie-doobie-doo, what Hoboken, New Jersey native was nicknamed the chairman of the board?
I believe that's Frank Sinatra?
Yes, it's Frank Sinatra. You believe in your beliefs.
I was going to be like, Daniel Pinkwater. Daniel Pinkwater.
Who's Daniel Pinkwater?
And blow on some other guy's dice.
Yeah, it's Sinatra, man. Yeah.
Daniel Pinkwater wrote the Hoboken chicken emergency, and that was all that Hoboken was conjuring up for a minute.
Good Lord, I love it. All right, we got a lot of reading to do. Pinkwater and Dorothy Parker.
That's how your brain works.
I like this. Craig, here's your question about chairs. Dunk be dunk. What proficient rebounder was nicknamed the chairman of the boards?
Oh.
He's an NBA Hall of Famer who shares his last name with another NBA Hall of Famer, though I don't think they're related at all.
The first name that comes to mind is Moses Malone.
That's the first name that came to your mind.
Yes.
That's amazing. It's correct. It's correct.
You didn't even think about Daniel Pinkwater, did you? No.
He did not even get in there.
Larry Pinkwater. Yeah. Unrelated, but a proficient rebounder. The chairman of the boards was Moses Malone. And that's just two questions from the chair having the floor. We've done basically a category and a half in record time because you guys are excellent at this, and it's all tied up 6-6. Too much fun. Let's get into the red tape. This next category is called bureaucracy or bureaucracy.
Got it.
Bureaus being furnished.
Sure.
Yes.
I see what you did.
Yep. Good. I've never understood what's the difference in pronunciation when it's like you have bureau and then the French plural has the X at the end. What's the pronunciation difference? Do you know? I don't.
The French...
Bureau?
Yeah,
French there's... You can't tell. It's bureau or bureau. Yeah.
Okay. That's what yes, it looks different, but okay.
But there's a certain heft to your posture as you say it as a plural. So.
Gotcha. All right. Good. I'll stand differently for this one. All right.
And 20% more disdain in the eyes.
Do that. All right. Then Craig, with some disdain, here's your first question in bureaucracy. All right. You could save money on printing and return the FBI to its original 1908 name, which was simply this. Before it was the FBI, the full name was what? You'd save money on printing if you reverted.
Wow. Okay. I know the CIA was the OSS. There's no bonus points for that.
Here's an annoying thing for me to say. It's simpler than you think.
Was it just the Bureau?
I'll give you 1 point. I forced you into oversimplifying. It was actually just the Bureau of Investigation. It was the BI.
Okay.
Wow.
Added the federal.
Yeah. Added the federal.
The BI.
The BI. Okay, Allie, here's your bureaucracy question.
Okay.
This won't save you any letter. In fact, we're going to add one. The ATF is more accurately the BATFE, which stands for the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and this E.
Oh, man.
What does the E stand for in BATFE? Alcohol, tobacco, firearms, and this.
I mean...
It probably still exists.
Something fun yet evil that begins with...
Right. A vice that makes life more fun.
Yes.
Guns and smokes.
Ecstasy. Alcohol, tobacco, firearms, and ecstasy.
Not even the drug concept.
Not even the drug. No, just...
the concept of ecstasy.
Yeah. Ecstatic living. It's not ecstasy. Craig, you want to take a guess for 1 point on a steal?
Would the Bureau intervene if your 4th of July party got out of hand?
They might.
Is it explosives?
It is explosives.
Oh, wow.
Well done. Played. Yeah, it is explosives. They're in there. So yeah, drinking, smoking, shooting your guns, and lighting your fireworks. That is your 4th of July party.
Okay. I guess they're not covered under firearms. On that note, I will say that a family 4th of July picnic was saved. We were shooting fireworks off of my grandfather's dock and some kind of patrol boat came by, but we had stuffed all the fireworks into my grandmother's pockets, and they would not search her, so they were forced to leave.
They couldn't bring themselves to searching her.
They could not bring themselves to
oversized, bulky pockets with wicks and fuses just hanging out.
Yes.
Awesome.
Nice job, Batfee. Do they call him the
Yeah,
Batfee?
the Batfee.
Batfee.
All right. Craig, you stole that, but this is your next question, still in bureaucracy. Job growth and unemployment numbers are issued monthly by the BLS, where L stands for this.
Labor.
Yeah, it is. It's Bureau of Labor Statistics. Yeah. Yep. That's right. Labor. We're moving on through this laborious category that I wrote. All right. Allie, national monuments in the U.S. are managed by multiple agencies. The National Park Service, the U.S. Forest Service, and the BLM, where the L this time stands for this.
Land.
It is the Bureau of Land Management. Correct. And at the end of our bureaus, Craig, you have taken a slight lead. It's 10-8. Craig is dancing.
My mom is actively rooting for Craig, so we're.
She's a big fan ever since college one-act festivals.
Yes.
As you said, yeah. The William and Mary one-act festivals. Oh, that was the best.
The best.
I did a handful of those, and one of them I played, it was a ghost story. I think it was called Ghost Story. And it was a thing where it was a fun reveal that at the end I had been a ghost the whole time. We had fake blood and stuff. I had to take a straight razor and cut a guy's throat in the lab theater. And so it'd be all close and tight. And then we came up and I had blood all over me, and I had forgotten the razor.
Oh,
so it was like backstage, and it was time to kill the guy. So I basically had to just pretend to tear him apart. In my mind, like I didn't care, but I was like leaning in real hard, ripping his throat up.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah, this is stupid.
Mint is still $15 a month for premium wireless. And if you haven't made the switch yet, here are 15 reasons why you should. 1, it's $15 a month. 2, seriously, it's $15 a month. 3, no big contracts. 4, I use it. 5, my mom uses it. Are you playing me off? That's what's happening, right? Okay, give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, $15 per month equivalent required. New customer offer first 3 months only. Then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
This episode is sponsored by Friskies, who would like to tell your cats hi. Now, if that didn't get your cat's attention, there's one thing that always does the trick. Just pour some Friskies crunchy food in the bowl and you'll hear those paws come running. Works every time. With so many Friskies choices, you can always bring your cats running from their secret napping spots. There's always more to explore. See for yourself at friskies.com or visit your local store.
All right. Well, more drama then. More drama from College One Acts to our final category. Unbelievable. This is our final category. And this is called setting the table. How often do you set the table, would you say?
Every meal.
Just one. Yeah. And those happen at regular intervals. So you would set the table periodically. This is about the periodic table.
Okay.
And this is a fun part of the periodic table. This is how the elements got their name. So here's your question, Allie.
Okay.
Name one of the U.S. states that have elements named for them. Can you name either U.S. state that has an element named for it?
This is brutal.
Dorothy Parker wrote about it all the time.
Oh, I know. Here's the thing. My friend Kathy Cabrera can recite the entire goddamn periodic table. So if she's listening to this podcast, she's losing respect for me.
Spitting out on the highway somewhere right now.
Montana. I know.
There's the Tom Lehrer song where he
Yeah,
sings the entire periodic
I bet there's a lot more
table
elements
also.
since he did that.
I bet there's a couple.
You did throw out an element. You said Montana.
Yes.
Montana's not one of them. Craig?
Okay.
Any ideas?
I think the state that we're in
is a Californium.
Is there a Californium?
There is a Californium, and the other one, good poll, Californium, and the other one is Tennessee. There is a Tennessee. Which I think is like one of those very recent ones that can only be made in the lab for like 3 nanoseconds that, they've got evidence we did create it for a minute.
Okay.
Craig, here's your overly wordy question as I'm looking at it. All right. You've got plutonium, neptunium, promethium. There are lots of elements named for figures from mythology, and very often they seem to add that ium. That's neither here nor there. plutonium, neptunium, promethium, Prometheus, Pluto, Neptune. Name the only element named for a Norse god. Those are all Greek.
Ooh. Oh, I had Mercury teed up. I was so sure you were going there. Name for a Norse god. Well, I mean, I'm picturing Chris Hemsworth. So
on the poster behind you,
there's Thor. There's always.
Hey,
show me corn nuts. Thor, Odin, Loki.
Odinium is your guess.
Odinium.
That's not correct. That's not correct.
Yes.
Allie, you want to take a guess on a Norse element?
Yeah, I'm going to guess thorium.
Thorium is right. Thorium is right. You were walking around it, Craig. There's no Lokeen or
Oh. Lokeen. Thorium does sound familiar now that I say it out loud. Yeah. I should have
just in toothpaste.
Kept
thorium is in toothpaste?
Loud.
It's not in toothpaste. No, I made that up. I don't know what it is. It's probably
it seems like it would just
highly
break
poisonous. Yeah. So, that was Craig. Allie, you stole. You got a point there. Allie, this one's for you.
Okay.
There are a lot of mythological IUM-IUM elements. But what's the mythological element that is an unchanged name of a Roman god?
Sorry, Craig.
It's a Roman.
Oh, let me kind of think around it. Janet. No, not Janet. Is it Mercury?
It's Mercury. Wow. God.
Loose lips sink ships, Craig.
Hey, I know.
Oh, that
Thank
trickster,
you for the solid
trickster
gods.
got me.
No, she got it. All right. One question left here. Craig, there are 4 elements named for the Swedish town of Ytterby. Give the symbol for any one of the 4.
Whoa. 4.
Yeah.
4 elements.
Together they make up toothpaste.
I feel like I was not familiar with this, but I feel like there is one that like they start with a Y, like YT.
YT is your guess.
I think it's YT. Like it.
Well, you only need the symbol. YT. YT, Craig. I'll tell you, the elements that are from the town of Ytterby is apparently there's like a big mine nearby, and there are Y's involved. But YT is not one of them, not one of the symbols. It should be.
Ooh.
I was going to reveal them right now, but Allie, you should have an ability to steal here.
So there's a temptation to just go with our college improv group, IT.
We were in IT, improvisational theater.
And then you've revealed that there's a Y involved, however.
There could be.
What if someone just took the tail end and did a BY?
BY. That is your, that would make sense. Ytterby at the end.
That sounds like a no.
That is not correct. That is not correct. In fact, the elements are yttrium, which begins with a Y, and whose symbol is Y. Just Y. There's also ytterbium.
Just Y.
Whose symbol is angrily YB, not YT. Yep. Then there's erbium, ER, and terbium, TB.
Huh.
Isn't that fun?
I wouldn't have gotten any of those.
Nope. Everyone go to Ytterby. And I'm doing quick math over here, which unbelievably I think is revealing to me that with a little steal and some misses in this last category, we've ended up with a score of 11-11. Nice. If anybody can name any element named after a national capital, we'll make it a tiebreaker. The floor is yours. First one to a national capital element.
Any national capital.
You're in the right part of the world. Only apparently they're like Latin versions of those. This is exciting stuff. You're closer than you think.
Helsinki.
God, you guys are showing. This is a William and Mary education. We can't get it right, but we can give you everything close.
Copenhagen.
Brussels in.
You know what? We've just got to call this tie 11-11 because this is going nowhere fast. Although there is Holmium, named for Stockholm. There's Moscovium, named for Moscow. Lutetium is the Latin word for Paris. Lutetia. And Hafnium is named for Hafna, the Roman word for Copenhagen, which you also threw in there. How fun. See, the periodic table is fun. God, it's fun. And we've ended in an 11-11 tie, which is perfect because you guys are equal lights in my eyes. I'd been doing improv probably for 3 weeks when you traveled to William and Mary with the Second City, and we saw you guys, and then you guys were nice enough to invite us up to play freeze tag at the end of the show. At which point, I've never been as panicked in my life. I was like, I'm not going out there. Are you crazy? Oh my God, I'm not going to step out and do an improv scene with Allie or Corn Nuts.
I will say that after that show, Craig and I turned to each other and said, we saw a spark in that Joey.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I'm sure you did. That guy sure was sweating a lot.
Well, thanks for returning the favor by putting us through a highly stressful.
Sure. I'm sure pitting us against each other. Yes.
Yeah, it's fun to see you fight.
You
showed us your Corn Nuts, and we appreciate it. Thanks for playing Like Minds, and visit Ytterby, Sweden.
Apparently so.
Oh, that was a fun trip down memory lane with a couple of William and Mary graduates, Allie Davis and Craig Cackowski. Thanks for playing the game. I've got an answer for our earlier trivia question. The animated duo appearing in all those films, Chip and Dale. The Academy Award-nominated films were Squatters' Rights, Chip and Dale, and Toy Tinkers, all nominees for Best Animated Short. And Thomas Chip and Dale, of course, being an 18th century furniture designer. It all comes together. Thanks for listening. Please recommend us to your friends. Follow us on Instagram at Likeminds Trivia. And send us emails if you've got an idea of a suggestion, a title, a theme for a future episode. You can email us at likemindstrivia@gmail.com. Follow, rate, and review. We'll see you around.
This message is sponsored by Greenlight. With school out, summer is the perfect time to teach our kids real-world money skills they'll use forever. Greenlight is a debit card and the #1 family finance and safety app used by millions of families, helping kids learn how to save, invest, and spend wisely. Parents can send their kids money and track their spending and saving, while kids build money confidence and skills in fun ways. Start your risk-free Greenlight trial today at greenlight.com/Spotify. That's greenlight.com/Spotify.
Does it ever feel like you're a marketing professional just speaking into the void? But with LinkedIn ads, you can know you're reaching the right decision makers, a network of 130 million of them, in fact. You can even target buyers by job title, industry, company, seniority, skills, and did I say job title? See how you can avoid the void and reach the right buyers with LinkedIn ads. Spend $250 on your first campaign and get a free $250 credit for the next one. Get started at linkedin.com/campaign. Terms and conditions apply.